Well, hello all you wonderful people out there in YouTube land, and for this week's in-scale product review we are going to take a look at this Kadee micro trains Western Fruit Express Great Northern 51 foot 3 inch or 51 foot 3 and 3/4 inch mechanical smooth side or rivet side rather Reefer. I was able to pick this guy up off of eBay. It was listed as used, but it has the original packaging, which is nice. So you see the typical micro trains jeweler type case. Squeeze in on the ends of the box to disengage the locking tabs. There's one on either end of the box. And then the car just sits in a little plastic cradle on the bottom of the box, and it just pops right on out. So the first thing I want to note or talk about while I have it out is the trucks. These trucks are very nicely detailed. They have 100-ton roller bearing style trucks. And you can also see some banding detail here on this fuel tank for the diesel generator, which the vent for that is right here. Vent, grill, whatever you want to call it, cast onto the side of the body. So really nice detailing on the trucks, and you can see there are micro trains magnetic operating knuckle couplers. All of the lettering on the side of the car is nicely done. The rivet detailing on the edge of the car is not really there. It's there, it's really hard to see, and you definitely can barely feel it. But it is nicely done. It's hard for me to see it. I have to hold the car a certain kind of way to actually be able to see the rivets. But they are all in a straight line. They're very nicely done. They're barely perceptible. I can barely feel the little ridges from the rivet detailing. You have some nice detailing, latch detailing on this plug door. All of the load and capacity information on the car is correct. You have all the correct car data here. You've got these little little ladder steps here, stirrup steps on each corner of the car intact, and you have cast on full height ladders on opposite or corners of the car. You have them on this end and back here on the other side of the car. You've got these little cast on grab irons here, and that's pretty much all there is to the sides of the car. Looking at the underside of the car, you see about the level of detailing you expect out of a micro trains freight car, even one that's an older style. You have the two fuel tanks for the diesel generator that this car would have. You have the emergency and service reservoir. You have the brake piston, and you have the air brake valve here, as well as underframe detailing. The air lines run into all the air brake apparatus. Some of the brake rigging, here and here, and of course the various structures and brace of the underframe of the car. And you also get a really good shot of the truck mounted knuckle couplers. This car does have the plastic pizza cutter flange type wheels, but they're free rolling, and they do pretty well. Looking at the B end of this freight car, you can see that There's a separately applied handbrake wheel. You have a little brakeman's perch here. There's a cast-on rod for the leading to the handbrake. You have a cast-on waybill board. You have a matching car number and reporting mark here, and a full height ladder, which corresponds with the full height ladder on the side of the car. Additionally, there are actually polling pockets on each corner of the car. You have this nice dreadnought end detailing. If we turn this thing over on its roof, you'll see that there is a one-piece separately applied brakeman's walkway with cast-on grab irons that correspond with the locations of the full height ladders on this car. And there you can see a little bit better what the vent and air intake vent and exhaust vent detailing looks like, because on the other side it's kind of obscured by a ladder, a full height ladder. Okay, so we have this guy situated on the head end of a manifest freight train. We're going to send it around the park loop on the South Texas Railroad with the Atlas GP7 and see how it does.